Hey, it's Vinny again with my take. As I discussed on the last video, the country's going through a gerrymander slaughter through the country. They're just cutting each other up left and right. And like I said, one of the reasons was because Democrats started that with Eric Holder, Obama's attorney general, after he left office a few years back when Trump got first elected. Anyway, now we're in the midst of Virginia just now gerrymandering the state that was 6-5 Democrats, now 10-1 in a state that's literally 50 and a half to 49 and a half. And what they did was they went into Alexandria, Richmond, Fredericksburg, Norfolk, and these are all these spots, and they expanded out into the rural areas to dilute the white conservative vote. Now, that's completely opposite of the Voting Act of 1965, which brings me to my next point. The Supreme Court just overruled and changed and knocked down that being unconstitutional because nobody should have a advantage with their race. So now it opens the floodgates. Democrats, it's in place because of Democrats when they were the racists of the 1950s and 60s, and all the Voting Rights Acts of the 1960s was now overturned. The Democrats had that, they caused that to happen. And now they want it because they were getting unfairly 35 to 40 seats before the first ballot was even cast in all these big cities. Remember something, when Democrats are elected to the Congress of the United States, they're elected from majority black districts. When Republicans are elected, they're elected to majority white districts. Go figure. Another perfect example is in Georgia. In the last senatorial election, if anybody who voted in that senatorial election, 100% of white people voted for a black man in that senatorial. So it tells you it's outdated and no one needs it anymore. So the Supreme Court overturned it. And now you have a flurry of all these states that have been handcuffed are now going to redistrict. Just like I said, FA and find out. The Democrats started this nonsense and the Republicans now are capitalizing on it. And now you're going to find all these states that were handcuffed and having these predetermined states in black districts. It's actually more blacks are voting Republican than ever before. Whites are voting Democrat. Hispanics are voting Republican. It's all this mixture going on where it's not needed anymore. And that's what happened with this case. It's not a racist case at all. It makes sense to anybody who believes in our country and our republic, democracy, however you want to say it. Anyway, that's the whole cure for the whole thing. That's how it went down. That's why Virginia is obsolete, what they did, even though they might still win. But that's the reason why everything's reversed now. And now you're going to find out that the Republicans are going to win this game that the Democrats started. Anyway, leave a comment if you like. You can follow, anything you like. This is my take, and I will see you again next time, probably over on Unorganized Crime.